So who is physically superior? Who is mentally superior? Well, let's look at nature, okay? It is completely unfair to take an artificial ecosystem or an artificial system and to make it so that certain people have the advantage and then to turn around and say that they're superior. But in the natural system of nature, using the mind, body, and soul, people like me would naturally rise above the eugenicists, whatever race they may be. No offense to those who are part of their race. Let's face it, before the advent of man-made inventions to the point where nature was becoming less significant and, politics and trickery were becoming the recipe of the day, who is naturally superior, which is the only thing that really matters, especially in a world that is destroying itself. The people in the world are destroying the world through pollution and technology, showing that the people who came up with technology were too clever by half. So let's think about this. I was walking down the field of battle and I came across my enemies. Just like that, dude. He stabbed, he's kicked back. You want to come again? Oh, there goes your neck. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I thought you're superior, buddy. I thought you're superior. Oh, naturally, you're a bitch. You see Palestinians on the news all the fucking time stabbing you people to death. And I would easily fucking kill them. And now you're sitting there with a hole in your gut, your throat fucking leaking like a fucking waterfall, and you dare think that you're superior. I outsmarted you and I fucking gutted you. You knew it was coming because it was the battlefield. And then I outsmarted you again and slit your fucking throat. Now look at you. Now look at you. There we go again. So you're going to tell me that a lowly dog such as yourself is superior to me when it took superior understanding and strategy to fucking kill you. And now you're sitting there dying like the bitch you are. I've sped up the process and there's nothing you can do about it. Not only that, it could be 2 or 3 of you at the same time. I'm better than 2 of you, naturally. I could set a Monopoly game up where I start off with all the Monopoly pieces, hotels on everything, and pretend that makes me superior or more intellectual than you do. You are too. I could send my children to the best schools and compare them to a bunch of fucking homeless people and their children too. But on the only fair stage historically, you are inferior. And my people started off on Egyptian earth, migrated to the most lush, rich lands in Africa, in West Africa, the jungles of Nigeria, standing on oil, fruit all around, foreseeing the desertification of Egypt. While you, lowly fucking dogs, according to you, we're fighting over the desert in the Middle East. I mean, come on. And then you had the whites who had to fucking go way the fuck far, and everyone else who had to go far, far away. Okay? Logic alone would tell you. When the smoke cleared, there was a bunch of mixed fucking black people in Northeast Africa. And the black people in West Africa were the biggest, strongest, toughest people. African Americans are disproportionately West African. Ali, Tyson, Tookie, Igbo. That kind of African. My people are superior to all you lowlives. You sniveling dogs. Africans come here as the most discriminated against people and do just as well as other immigrant groups without the privilege, without society trusting them more. How do you explain that? You can't, because you're a racist dog and you're inferior according to your own scale. When you follow that train of thought to its finish, naturally superior, you're inferior. only when you set the stage yourself. So now you eugenicist dogs, now that I've put my money where my mouth is, and you're the rich people, I'm the guy who lives with his parents, remember? In your artificial ecosystem. I put my money where my mouth is, while you lowly dogs are at my feet naturally. You know it. I know it. That's why you don't confront me violently, because you know I'd kill you. That's why you don't fucking see me in the ring, because you know I win because of past experiences and common fucking sense. There isn't a man in this fucking country that can beat me, and it's not because I'm half white. It's because I'm fucking evil. Ikenga, Tuku, Heru. And God chose me. The God of the Jews, the God of the Christians, the God of the Muslims chose Chukwu Emeka to be the best at natural warfare, Mantu arts, martial arts. And all you sniveling dogs and your excuses. The white man is full of his fabrications, lies, excuses, propaganda, and bitch-made shit. I'm the fucking truth! You bitch, you.
But that was not enough for you, mother. You wanted more.
I love you, Shaka.
Love. Love. We are incapable of that emotion, mother. All that we felt, all we ever felt, is vengeance and hate. 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 And I am the product of your hatred.
No.
Just as he is the product of my hatred.
No. No.
James Comey, and to who it may concern, if you are really trying to keep people safe, then stop provoking me. I'm about to play you proof that I was very calm and collected, and that was my delivery consistently until you started your psych op. In 2010, 2011, the first time in many years, I think it was almost as many as 10 years, that I go back to the psych ward. Okay? No one had any reason to complain about me until you provoked me with your psych ops. And I have tons of testimony. Well, listen to the recording.
James Comey, you're a bitch, so I don't expect you to respect what I have to say right now.
Exactly.
Here's a clip from what you said.
Together we are watching people of concern, using all of our lawful tools. We will keep watching them, and if we see something, we'll work to disrupt it.
Now, if you think that you're keeping people safe by gang stalking me, when we all know that this started before I was converting to Islam, long before I was talking about warring with you people. This is a clip from Illuminati Part 1, Ancient Egyptian Wisdom is Black African, collected by Ancient Neurocentrics 2009. 3,300 views, 37 likes. It was posted in 2012 because it was a repost from 2009. Okay, so let's see. This is the beginning of the video.
A few deities are important, Molech and Baal, and I'll get into them later.
To make a long story short, instead of you little dogs apologizing,
And make it
made more reason for you to apologize. Now listen.
such an importance to them that people put their sources in the back of their book.
So the video is.
Well, the original plagiarism has been done by you, Mr. Whiteman, and we are still waiting for your apology.
Yes, we are still waiting for you to stop gang stalking and apologize. So, I was extremely calm before you started running your psych op on me. And don't play it like a little bitch. I have tons of proof. I have people admitting that they were told to provoke me to go to the psych ward. I have tons of testimony of other people who are gassed. I have tons of screenshot proofs of trolls, you know, and people on Facebook and people finding me on different social media sites when they had no way to find me. So no, you're not going to be able to play this off.
You're not going to be able to play this off. So, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not in it for the money. But if you want to start undoing some of the damage you've done, provoking me, I say around $250,000 for my distress, lost wages, you know, emotional distress, and all the shit that you put me through is about fair. The number's probably higher, but you know, that'll be a good start. You know, a peace offering to treat me decently and give me what I deserve for all the pain I've been through. And so that might keep people safe. And I'm not saying I'm gonna hurt anybody. I'm not blackmailing anybody. This is just a simple suggestion. I believe all targeted individuals are due reparations. But let's just start with me, shall we? That's what I believe I'm owed for all the crap that you put me through. This has been going on at least since 2010 is 2015. 25 divided by 5, I'm sure you can do the math, that's about 50 grand a year. It's not that much. A year for of being harassed and stalked, sexually abused, you know, at least once. Falsely detained in the psych ward, drugged, covertly drugged. I mean, all the stuff you put through. $50,000 a year is a small price tag. Of course, you're not going to give it to me because you're lowly dogs. But you know very well you owe me.